Bonsoir. So,
Hi. I'm getting ready to go into the Chanel show.
You know, the thing with the couture shows is there's so few of them, and each piece is so major, and the money involved in it. Maybe that has something to do with a different kind of excitement than the pret-a-porter, but I'm sure it does.
But when you strut your stuff down the runway, do you feel different at a couture show? Like, do the clothes feel different?
Oh, yeah, they're a lot tighter, and you can't breathe as well.
I always enjoy doing the Chanel Couture more than the pret-a-porter.
Why is that?
Well, it's just the quality of what you're wearing is so much. I mean, it's the details and all the little, all the fabrics and all the colors, and it's much more theatrical, so it's a lot more fun.
Was the afternoon's operative word as Karl Lagerfeld turned Couture Week on its ear in his inimitable risque fashion.
I think you kind of have to take it tongue-in-cheek, and a lot of things are not things that people will buy. They're sort of thrown together just to make more of a image for Chanel.
Lagerfeld definitely took his chances in reviving the micro mini for this couture crowd. The Kaiser had no qualms about how it would be received.
Are you cool and confident, or are you frazzled? You.
You. Working class.
You mean it's just like it's just que sera, sera?
I have no emotional approach to work.
Really? You don't get totally freaked out and
somebody has
worried?
to stay in control, huh?
Ah, exactly.
And it's not my first show, and I hope not my last one.
Among the treats the show provided was the appearance of Cindy Crawford, who brought hubby Richard Gere along for the ride. Crawford never does the Paris Prets, and this was her only appearance at Couture Week.
I'm friends with Karl, and I was in Paris anyway on my way to my holiday, so of course if I'm here I'm going to stop and do the show for him.
Why is Karl's show so special? I mean, everybody's always excited about the Chanel shows, and all the great models come out.
I think it's because the clothes are beautiful, and he's such a genius.
Karl did a great job. I mean, it was sexy, and the fabrics were fantastic, I thought. It was wild. It was just wild.
And great to see all those legs again.
Nice to see legs. I always like that.
I think to make anything happen, you have to do the extreme. You know, if it was sort of in between, nobody wouldn't have taken any notice, and it would look sort of elderly. At least this way, you notice the change.
Can we just ask you what you thought of the show today? Mr. Lagerfeld show?
War. No, I loved it. I think it was joyful, really.
What about those really short skirts? Would you wear something of that short?
Yes.
I think those micro mini skirts are going to be hot as hell in 2 seconds flat. And I think they're changing the proportion, and they're changing the attitude of people. And I think they're the new club skirt.
It's just amazing, though, that fashion, okay, we know it's fickle, but, I mean, only yesterday, it seems, Lagerfeld was saying, oh, forget it, the short skirts are dead, they're over, they're finished, and now he's revived them. I mean, how confusing for the average woman out there.
But as you well know, Jeannie, this is not brain surgery, it's just clothes.
And these are obviously a lot of clothes for the modern sex bunny. I think that you have to be a sex bunny, and I think he is where the world is. The world is at that place. The world is at that place. Sexuality is no longer repressed. That's why the girls have these bustiers. It's all about being sexy. It's all about being totally hip, and he has totally his eye on the world.
said it was fashion for sex bunnies.
He knows more about that than I do. So if he says that, huh?
Do you try to shock people ever? Are you ever thinking of that?
I don't try to shock. I just design what I think is right for the moment, for the woman of the moment, for the girls of the moment. I don't try to shock nobody, huh?
So what is this saying about the woman of the moment?
Well, you saw her. But about my moment, I don't know. Other people's moment, I don't know. So don't ask me, huh?
So it's sex, sex, sex.
No. It looks that sexy.
I don't know. That's what everyone's been saying. I think, yeah.
You have to call me back when I saw the video. I haven't seen the video yet. So I don't know. To me, it looked normal.